Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe at home in this difficult time, and I hope everybody can go back to school as soon as possible. Right, so today my story is going to be about, you can see a little dog in my hand, so yes, it is going to be about a dog, and his name is Bullseye. And he had an owner and his best friend who was called Benjamin. Benjamin and Bullseye were the best of friends. I wonder if how many of you have pets at home, whether you have a dog or a cat or a rabbit. It would be really nice to know. I'm sure you're really close to your pets because I don't have a pet, so I don't really know how it is. But I know that people who do, they have a really good bond with their pets. And that's exactly how Benjamin and Bullseye were. They were really, really close. I'll describe Bullseye to you. I know this is my stuffed toy, but in Benjamin's Bullseye, he was brown and soft and he had floppy ears, really cuddly, and he was so naughty. He was a little naughty little thing. Right, so one day Benjamin decided to take Bullseye for a walk. He said, "Come on, Benjamin, and let's go for a walk." And Bullseye, so he put the leash onto Bullseye's neck and he said, "Let's go." And as they were walking down the road, Bullseye began to start running. So Benjamin's like, "Hold on, Bullseye, stop. You're going too fast. I can't cope up with you." And Bullseye, was, but I want to race, he thought to himself. I don't want to slow walk like, all dogs, they like to run away. That's what I've seen in videos. So Bullseye started to run a little bit faster, and suddenly, as Benjamin started running with him, he couldn't cope, and the leash came off Bullseye's neck. What do you think happened? Oh no. Bullseye ran and sped off down the road. Benjamin could not cope. He was only 8 years old. His feet couldn't run any faster than it was already, that was already running. He could not keep up with Bullseye, and soon we know that Bullseye was lost. Now, where Benjamin lived, there was a little forest around his area and lots of trees, and I think there was a zoo nearby as well, if I'm not mistaken. So we don't know where Bullseye could have gone. And now Benjamin thought to himself, he was quite worried, and he was, thinking to himself, what if I lose Bullseye forever? My mom and dad are going to be so mad at me because it was my birthday present, and then I might never get a dog again. So he started to, feel really scared and started to think, what could he do? Should I go back home and tell mummy, or should I go and look for Bullseye? And he thought to himself, I think I should go home and ask mummy if she can take me in the car, and maybe that will be faster. Whilst Benjamin went home, Bullseye, naughty Bullseye, like I told you, he was strolling down. And he stopped running, and then he started to walk a bit slow. He turned around, I'm sure, to look for Benjamin, but he couldn't find him. So he said, oh, well, let me take my own adventure. Let me have a little adventure to myself. And he found the zoo. He was quite excited to hear the different sounds and noises of the animals. What animals do you find in the zoo? I think he saw a giraffe. He saw an elephant. He saw, fox. He saw some birds, and then as he walked a little bit into the zoo, I don't think the zookeeper was watching, and Bullseye was quite naughty, he landed up outside a huge cage of, do you know who? And ready to meet his newfound friend, Pando! Boys and girls, this is Pando. Say hi. So he met Pando, and Pando was looking really sad and sitting on a branch. And what do you think pandas eat? He was munching on a bamboo shoot. So Bullseye was, wanted to speak to him and ask him why was he looking so sad? He was living in such a beautiful place, and there were so many animals, and he had so many friends. Maybe Bullseye I think he was a bit lonely. Maybe that's why he ran off from Benjamin. Maybe he wanted some friends as well. So he kind of asked in his own way. He went, woof, 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 woof. And Pando was like, what's wrong with this dog? So Bullseye was, woof, trying to get his attention. And then Pando came crawling down from the tree and plop as all pandas do, they're so lazy, boys and girls. He fell onto his head, he toppled over, and he sat down, slouched, just on the ground. Bullseye asked him, "Why are you so sad, Pando? You have so many friends at the zoo." Pando replied, he said, "You have no idea, Bullseye. I am stuck in this cage. All I have is this bamboo and 2 trees, and I have nowhere to go. I want to go out into the jungle. I want to be inside amongst all the trees and the forest and the wildlife. I don't only want to be here in this little space." "Uh-huh," said Bullseye. "Is that the problem?" Ooh, Bullseye thought to himself. "Pando, right, let me think what I can do. I live with a really, really loving, caring family, and maybe my best friend, do you know what his name is? His name is Benjamin. Maybe he can come and help you. Maybe he can speak to the zookeeper, and maybe he can take you out of here." Both of them started jumping with joy, and Pando was like, "Oh, really? Do you think you can do that, Bullseye, for me?" Bullseye was like, yes, I definitely will try. At the moment, I might be in a little trouble because I ran off from Benjamin. I ran really fast. "Oh, Pando, you shouldn't have done that. You should have stayed with Benjamin. He must be so worried. I think you must go quickly, run back home and meet Benjamin and maybe discuss and tell him what my problem is." "Right, okay, Pando, I'm going to run away as soon as possible and you stay here and I will come back with Benjamin to rescue you." That sounded like such a good plan. Pando could not wait for Bullseye to go home quickly and come back soon and rescue him out of the zoo. "Right, okay, so bye, Pando, bye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow. I promise, it's a friend's promise. Do you promise me?" "Oh, right, okay, let's shake hands. Promise." "Oh, thank you, Bullseye, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye." And then Bullseye ran out of the zoo, and he ran back as fast as he could, as fast as his paws could take him, and he reached home. Right, now, boys and girls, I'm going to leave you with a question. I'm going to leave you with this question. I want you to go back and think, and your answer could be anything, because I don't know the answer myself. I don't know what happened. There's no end to this story. So you need to go back and think, what do you think Bullseye did? Did he go and tell Benjamin the story of Pando? Did Benjamin take Bullseye and go back and rescue Pando? Or do you think they didn't go at all and Pando had to live in the zoo forever and ever? Oh, I wish he can rescue Pando and put him back into the jungle, or maybe a wildlife safari place where, pandas are, they can save them. Because as you know, boys and girls, pandas are getting extinct and they're dying really fast. So we must protect the pandas. And let's hope that Bullseye and Benjamin did do something really nice. Have a think, and maybe I'll ask you the next time in my story. Oh, before you go, I have one more thing to show you. Who is this? As all of you know, this say hi to Tigger. So next time, this is a clue what my next story is going to be all about. Keep watching. Bye. Have a lovely day.